Hi, good morning. We're back again today. Today we're talking about property investment. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that the best places to invest in property are no longer the big famous cities with tall buildings and heavy traffic. Instead, the real opportunities are now in the smaller regional cities that many people ignored for many years ago. So now today I'm going to be talking you through the why it's like that. The future is not coming, it has already arrived. So today I want to talk about this big change happening in real estate. More and more investors are moving their focus away from major cities and putting their money into growing regional areas. Yes, you got me right. So this shift is not accidental. It is driven by real change in how people live, where they move, and what they can afford. Yes, so you and I can tell ourselves the truth that houses in regional areas like local cities are more affordable than in modernized cities. So for a long time, people moved into major cities because that was where the jobs and the infrastructures were. Big cities felt like the only places where someone could build a life, a career, and a future. Famous, but recently something important has changed. People are moving out, and they are moving out quickly. So that is why you see that a house that you have for a mortgage of 160,000 in a city, the same house, same pattern, even much bigger, you see it for 80,000 pounds in a smaller city. Yes, you got me right. So now many families and young professionals now want more space. Yeah, lower living costs and better quality of life. So remote work and flexible jobs make it easier to live anywhere you want, and most of people drive as well, so that isn't a problem anymore. So people are choosing calmer, more affordable regional cities, and when people move, the rental market moves with them. So in many regional cities, rental demands has exploded. Vacancies are harder to find. Homes that used to sit empty now get multiple applications the moment they hit the market. So now rents are rising because more people want to live there, but there aren't enough homes yet. So these places, which used to have lower return for investors, are now offering better yields than the major cities. So that is because a lot of young professionals prefer to live in regions that are less developed or far away from the city, so they can save more money. And because they drive, obviously, and most of them work from home. So investors have noticed this. Now, for years, they focused on big cities because because that was where they expected capital growth. But now they are discovering that regional areas like local cities can grow just as fast as the modern areas. So sometimes even faster. On top of that, regional investments are often more stable. They have lower prices, which is absolutely true, and then lower competitive rates and more reliable rental demands. In a world where the economy can change quickly, stability has become very, very valuable. And that's the reason why you see many investors like myself and yourself will leave the major cities where the houses are, where the top buildings are, will all move to the rural areas to invest there. You invest there because, one, you buy those properties are very cheap, you renovate them at a very cheap amount, and you can start making profit off it. Some people think this shift is temporal, but I can tell you for free, it's not. But the evidence suggests otherwise. The government are investing in roads, transport, and services in regional areas. So businesses are opening branches out there, outside major cities, to save costs. So universities are expanding as well. Logistics and industrial hubs are relocating, and many workers, especially in tech and professional industries, now prefer lifestyle city with less stress and more space. So they are also moving to the rural areas where you and I want to move to. So gone are days where when you tell somebody, oh, I'm living in so and so city, they want to rate you really high. It doesn't really matter. For now, it doesn't really count, because everywhere you live is a home. Provided you're comfortable and you're able to afford it and you're living a very calm, stable lifestyle, you're absolutely good to go. All of this creates long-term rental demands, and whatever rental demand grows, investment naturally follows. So What does this mean to all of us listening to me today? It means that the map of opportunity has changed. It means investors who only look at major cities may miss out of the strongest growth happening today. And it means regional cities, once seen as secondary, are now becoming the new leaders in property performance. I hope you got that right. So if you want to invest again, if you're looking for where to invest, I can assure you for free. Please, I'm not saying you shouldn't invest in cities, but look at the regional areas, the rural areas. That is where I will advise you to go and invest your money, and you will not regret investing there. So the real question is no longer about regional cities anymore, but it's about why invest in regional areas. The real question is, how soon can you position yourself where the future is clearly heading? That's the question you need to ask yourself before you think of your next investment. Because the smart money has already started moving, and it's no longer moving towards the big metros. That is the main reason why when you're investing, you need to invest smartly. You need to use the right strategy. You need to involve people that are in the business already, that can guide you through your investment process, so you don't make that same mistakes they made many years ago. And I hope this few points of mine does make sense. If you want to invest in your property, in your next property, please, I advise you to read the market trend properly. Not just about the APR. The APR might be the same because it's the same bank that's loaning the money, but then I can assure you that if you invest in rural regional areas, you're going to make more money, because apart from the fact that it's become every infrastructure, everything that you see in the modern cities, you can find it in the rural areas as well. And you will make a very smart move, smart business strategy when you decide to invest in your next property. Thank you for listening. Once more, this is Chrissantus Investment. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.